North Georgia, like that before that North Georgia beats East Stroudsburg 6-2. Coach, please begin with an opening statement for us.
Well, just happy to be here. The City of Chattanooga, I'd like to commend them and Lee University and everybody involved. The sports committee here in Chattanooga has been phenomenal tournament so far, and I know game day one is in the books, and weather's been great, the facility's been great, everything's been good for these kids, and moving to the game, just excited to get game one under our belt. We didn't play clean as we usually do offensively, but Tybee kept us in it, pitched in an unbelievable game, scattered 3 hits around, and 1 hit through 6 innings, and then East Stroudsburg didn't go away quietly, of course, and very well coached team, and congrats to them getting this far as well. And then, of course, Sophie, a couple big at bats for us offensively to kind of give us a little breathing room for sure.
We got to talk about Sophie Mooney and Tybee from North Georgia. Questions?
Yeah, Coach. Going down 1-0 early in the game, what were you telling the team early on just to stay in it?
Yeah, I think it was just we had a chance in the first inning to put a little bit of breathing room on the board early, and we missed that opportunity. But and then getting down, but they're a scrappy bunch, and we've been down before. They don't blink, and they were able to create a couple runs there and to answer with a 2-run spot to take the lead. And then a couple innings later, we got the big single up the middle, and that was kind of what gave us the breathing room that we needed.
Tybee, what was your approach throughout the game as your team, beginning of the game? The team was struggling to put up runs. You kept going after strong. So what was kind of your approach going after circle?
Personally, when the game started, I didn't have my best stuff. I was very nervous, but the whole time I knew that the team had my back, and they made some phenomenal plays behind me, diving. Georgia, Hannah, and Maddie, all of their plays, just awesome, and just kept us in the game, and I knew they had my back.
Sophie, what was your approach to the plate in those last 2 at-bats? 2 doubles, drove in 3 runs. What were you thinking when you stepped up there?
I was just trying to produce and create some breathing room for Tybee, because as a pitcher I know how stressful it can be. So I'm just trying to not force something to happen, but make something happen by getting on base, just squaring a ball up. So, yeah.
Yeah, for both players, this is the question I've asked quite a bit today, and I just kind of want to round it out with tonight's game, just kind of get your perspectives. You guys have been on some big stages, you've kind of been that hunted team for a good portion of the year. You know what it's like to win a lot of games. But I'm curious, being on this World Series stage, being under the lights, if you will, did that add any extra level of pressure for you guys? Were you pretty cool, pretty calm coming in?
Well, I'm a transfer, so this is my first time under this pressure, so it was a little stressful. I caught myself just having to take some really deep breaths in the beginning, like my heart was racing, and I was just trying to remind myself that it's just another softball tournament that I've been doing my whole life. So
this is my 3rd time pitching here, and I'm still getting nervous, but my thing is I look at the top of the flagpole and I just breathe, and Georgia does a really good job, our catcher, of helping me breathe too, just to get through the pressure and anxiety with all of that.
And then, Coach, too, I know this World Series is something that you put a lot of equity into, sweat equity and everything else. You watch these teams there. I want the general Mike Davenport perspective before I ask you a question about the game. Just this first day of games, you've seen the setup, you've seen the operation. Does it give you a sense of pride seeing this World Series come off when you put that kind of work into it?
Yeah, without a doubt. This has been kind of a dream of mine for probably about 10 years now, and trying to get it to one location, maybe one location for a long time. And Chattanooga it felt right about 8-9 years ago, 10 years ago, when I started thinking about it, with the facility here, and then the folks up here are such good people and work extremely hard. And I think driving up Wednesday or Tuesday when we did make that transition up from campus, it was just cool knowing that, hey, 8 teams are fixing to embark on Chattanooga and Frost Stadium and compete for a national championship. And like I've told people before I get done with this game, because it's given me so much for so many years, that I want to give back, and I think I've done that in this environment. I think the 8 teams that are here are enjoying everything that they're experiencing, and that's what it's all about. These D2 kids, you hear their honesty about what it's like to play at this stage. They work extremely hard, all these programs, every Division II student athlete across the country, and it's nice for us to have something special for them at the end.
And then this is my last question, but I would like all three of you to talk about it, starting with the players. You get to 60 wins. That's a threshold that a lot of teams at every level don't get to. You do it in the opening game of the World Series. What's it like to just comprehend that you guys have been so good? You get to 60 wins this year. You still got, maybe more to come.
I don't think we're looking at that. Like, I didn't even know we were at 60 wins. We're just playing, taking it one day at a time, one at bat, one pitch. So we're not looking at the overall. We're just trying to live in the now. So
I think we're just having fun and doing it for each other, and we want this more than any team here. I can promise you that. And we don't really look at stuff like that, but.
And I think for a program, I mean, there's milestones through the course of a year, and I think most programs would be happy with about 40. You get to 40, and then you're close to 50, and you get to 50, and 60 kind of puts you, I mean, since I've been doing this for 23 years, a lot longer than they have at the collegiate level, 60 puts us, especially in our program, at the elite level. I think we've only done it maybe 2 or 3 times in the past, and we've played a really good schedule this year as well. We're doing it against some of the best teams in the country. That means more to me than the 60 wins. By all means, is collectively doing it against good competition, doing it the right way, and it's quite an accomplishment. But I think today you want to be 1-0 at the end of the day, and that's where we are.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.